Hello guys, and what is up? It is me, Computer Queen 45 Alex, back again with Stanley Parable, episode 2. So, I have stepped out of my office between the time and the last time and this time, which is really all that happened. So
Stanley
let's
stood for a long
get
time
going.
in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without
It's part of a
all of
game.
his
You like to see how
co-workers
long
were
you can go
gone.
without
What did it
dying.
mean? Stanley
I don't
decided to
think,
go to the meeting
for some
room.
reason,
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
My volume is on. Weird. I guess I don't I guess I don't personally get to listen to this. Actually, I might have, I don't know. I'll figure
When
it out.
Stanley came to a set
Yeah,
of two
still-
open doors, he
still
entered
not
the
getting
door on
anything.
his left.
Hold on one second, guys. I gotta see if I can turn my volume on, because I don't know if it's coming up in the capture or not. Alright, back again. I did fix the problem. I do have volume now, but also I did have to quit the
All of his
game
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
and come back
Stanley decided
in.
to go to the
So,
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I don't know if that screwed anything up, but oh wait a minute, I think I remember. No, that's not where it is. I might have already missed it. There's a computer that says awaiting input, and you need to go click it and then just continue on with your life. But I'll do it next time, whatever. But I did
When Stanley
have
came
to
to a set
exit
of
the
two
game
open
and come
doors,
back in.
he entered the door on his left.
So I'll do that. So I don't know if that screwed anything up, but hopefully it didn't, and hopefully if it did I can fix it later, but
Yet there was not a single person here
for
either.
now
Feeling a
we
wave
have
of disbelief,
bigger problems.
Stanley decided to go
or
up to his boss's
adventures
office,
to go
hoping he
on.
might find an answer there.
I just totally talked over everything he said. Whatever. Such is the life of the narrator from the Stanley Parable. Room closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I mostly just want to do this because I have stuff to say. But I have a mouse. I actually don't
There
have a
was
lot to
nothing
say.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I bought a mouse between this episode and last. So
It was baffling
yeah.
that Stanley
Well, not
was still
bought,
just
my-
sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I was courteously gifted a mouse from the skies above.
Are you really
but
still in the broom closet?
yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm talking to YouTube. What's your problem? What better place to do it than a broom closet?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
It was a
But
big
it didn't even
giant.
occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I walked in here because there was a big door that said broom closet. Why else do you walk in a
Maybe
room?
to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
I love the
I hope your
subtitles.
friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really
Aw.
stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I think I have to be smart to be. No,
Well,
not
I've
to
come
be
to a very
addicted to
definite
drugs.
conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Of course.
You got to this broom closet,
That's the only
explored it a bit,
explanation.
and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yep, that's what happened.
Well, in a situation
Of
like
course.
this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Look at all these
It's indicative
tools.
of the long-term
What is that?
sustainability of your species.
Why does it have like a
Please
radiation
remove
symbol
their
on it?
corpse from the area
I'm
and
talking over
instruct
him again.
another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
We're a new person. It's a new day. I've seen the light of the hallway.
Second player, it's good to have you on board.
Whoa.
I guarantee
Whoa.
you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh, a broom closet.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
No,
Fish?
sorry.
Fungus?
I got a few
Look,
books sitting
you can
around.
hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for
I
when
guess
you're
that
ready
book
to pick
works.
up the story again.
A book. A book. You want? No. Okay. Never mind. I guess we're stuck together, buddy. This is what we're doing. Stairway.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. No, I apparently didn't. The mouse says no. Can I go in the executive bathroom? No, I can't. Dang it. I want to close this door. Close. No, I can't close that door. Dang it. There, I closed that door. Now, I want to see if I can do that bit where you, walk back through the doors as they close.
Stepping into his
dang
manager's
it, couldn't do
office,
it.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Especially after all that time
kind
spent
of
in the broom
anxiety
closet.
isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Let's do that. This is cool. I love how this is considered New Age music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I guess I did. I'm quite rejuvenated. If anything, I'm more tired than 20 seconds ago. Just stuff this way? Nope, I'm just wishful. Wishful thinking. Boop. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Now, I was thinking that the last one I was gonna do was gonna be the actual ending. Like, quote-unquote actual, where, like, you know, Stanley beats the mind control and yada yada yada. But, instead there's a different one where there's actually, like, a credits roll thing, and it doesn't just, start you over. Well, actually, I think it still starts you over, but there's, like, a credits roll situation going on, so that one's gonna be last. This time, we're gonna go through the escape. If you're wondering why I knew all of this, well, first off, Google is a thing. Use it next time you need to know stuff.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, it was because there's a narrator now. I mean, everything gets better when you have a narrator, right?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah. And also, about going back to the how I know everything, it's because I've watched many
Although
playthroughs.
this passageway had the word escape written on
Somewhere
it,
around 3,
the truth
maybe
was
4.
that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Will I? I don't think I will.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But I don't wanna.
At
I
this
wanna
point,
get back on
Stanley
track.
was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Falling down giant tunnels is fun. Of course, why not? Ugh, loading times. My computer is terrible. Well, it's not terrible, it's just... It's bad about loading screens. If there's a loading screen, my computer takes its sweet old time. It's just time to talk for me. And everyone loves when I talk, right? That's why you're here? Maybe not.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
My life was of
Stanley
no consequence
can't see
whatsoever!
the picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he
Perhaps.
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh no. I don't want that to happen. Can I crouch?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the
Oh,
narrator,
control.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In
I
a
wanna see it.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, I forgot about that. Which way do I go? The boxes or the stuff of the long black hallway, or that works
And
too.
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know.
When every path you can walk has
some
been
entertainment?
created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I'm gonna cut this into a couple episodes, but I am gonna try and go around and read everything. So, which I know is gonna take forever, but that's why it's multiple episodes. Office layout. Stop moving. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Pretty cool. It's gonna be a while. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. The corridor had been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. I could imagine that would be hard. I need to stop being so spastic. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Contradiction? What? What? What's that contradiction? Whatever. I'm not gonna read all the... Well, I might read all the credits, I don't know. I'll probably just look at them for a while. Buttons! This is sort of my virtual tour, if you will, of this place. Actually, I will stop at the luxurious credits. If you want, you can pause the video and read all of that. But I just would like to say, Kevin Brighting, awesome narrator. See, impeccable. Impeccable, just as it says. I just love this place because it's a game designer's dream. Look around and see every iteration and version and everything within the Stanley Parable. I mean, it's amazing. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Mental asylum. Half decent office. Kind of. Well, no, this is office in progress. And then office. And then, what's this direction? Forgive me if I don't get to everything. I may forget about things, walk past them, or in the hallway adjacent and forget about them. Underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game. Oh, so they had this escape thing planned from the start. Ooh, what's this? Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. Jeez. That's a lot of... These are clips from the early takes that were not used in the final game. I'm trying to walk towards the noise. I can barely hear it, so I'm just gonna move on. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's a light bulb, yeah. Is this just... That's just what this room is? Okay. I'm gonna leave because, I can barely hear it, so I don't know how well it's gonna come up on the recording, and I don't want to stand there for like 10 minutes trying to listen to everything, if everything isn't even being heard. Let's do all this first. Office clock. Thank you. Hold on one second, my phone's ringing. Sorry again, that was family, so you know, family comes first, but let's get back to what we're doing. I don't fully remember what we were doing, but whatever it was, let's get back to it. Freedom ending. This is the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Well, no, I didn't play the alpha, so I can't possibly remember that, but... Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Cool enough. Just cool enough. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. I know I haven't really done much of anything yet, so I personally haven't gone through all these references, but I know what they all are. The monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. That sounds like a better option, I believe. No, don't want to go down there, because that is where we want to end everything. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from the mock-up is still in the game. Sorry, I just got a text, that's why I got distracted. It's the same person I was talking to on the phone just a second ago. I didn't pause it, I just paused my speech for a moment. Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, the second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. Alright, let's look at him. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't see much... Why does he have 2 computers in this one? Why does Stanley get 2 computers? I think this is the one... Yeah, this is the new one, from left to right. It doesn't... I mean, the desk got pushed into the corner, and then this filing cabinet got moved forward. But that happened from this one to this one. From this one to over here, I think he just got rid of a computer. And stuff is a bit less... Well, actually, it's a bit... less bright. Because of the computer not being all lit up. Let's head down here. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked parents to email, wow, fail, people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. I'm not gonna read all those. You guys can go ahead and pause the video and look at them if you want, but I'll just let it scroll through a couple of them and move away whenever I decide I'm done talking. What is this strange number? What is Stanley's last name? Okay, I'm gonna leave now. I know it hasn't scrolled through all of them, but sorry, I'm gonna leave. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. These are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. Am I going crazy? Maybe it wasn't the same image. Was that click there before? Clock. Wow. I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. Larger words. If someone could just get rid of the text, maybe then I could see what this game is about. Is there anything? Ah, you almost made me miss things. Can I stand on this? I can stand on this. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. That sounds like a fun ending. I would love to go through fighting aliens, but, ooh, that does look really, like, serious. Rah. But, okay. Moving forward from Tron and a desert. Tron? Oh, green light. Duh. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight package had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. I cannot talk today. I don't know how much more of this we have, like none. As I say, how much more of this we have left. Hey, look, the copier. Why is that just there? Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. Cute. The office is a box and a plant. Cool enough. Let's loop back around to... I cannot sprint in this game, I don't believe. No, I can't. Let's get back to the Stanley Parable on-off switch, and I will end the game for today. And another time.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
I just want to see how
Stop
long you
now.
keep talking.
Your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time... I didn't let time choose for me. I chose for me. Okay.
I know this was a really long episode, at least I think it was. I don't know. I, again, didn't use a timer, but it's probably like a friggin' half-hour episode or something. But I will see you guys next time, and thank you for everything you do. You know, just in general. See you guys next time. Computer Queen 45, Alex. Whoa. Actually. Well, yeah, we'll see you next time. We'll explore whatever this is next time.